Am I the idiot? For reminding an ex-friend she slept with her best friend's husband when she insulted my morals? I was friends with Summer 29F for a little over a year when she broke things off. I guess I wasn't supportive like she wanted me to be. I'll admit I wasn't. At the time, around the end of our friendship, I had endured a very traumatic experience that controlled my life. Selfishly, I couldn't manage anything, not even friendship. I did apologize to Summer and explain what happened. She didn't understand, but instead called me a horrible friend and hated me. I knew a lot of Summer's history more than what I wanted to know, honestly. One of the big things was she had slept with her best friend's husband a year ago. It resulted in her friendship ending, these two divorcing and Summer's husband almost leaving her. She's not sympathetic or regretful. She's just ashamed of it. Well, one of our shared friends, Lindsay, invited me over while watching Summer's kids. I was like an aunt to those kids and was just glad to see them. Summer wasn't happy when she found out, and ranted about me to Lindsay for a whole good half an hour. To sum it up, she said I was a horrible person who can't work on their personal issue, and she didn't want her kids around someone so unstable and had no morals. I was just sitting there silently, letting her scream, but that part made me laugh because of the irony. I blurted out she was the one who slept with a married man, the husband of her once best friend, so it's amusing she judges my morals. Summer's husband was there. He walked out fuming while Summer began to hysterically cry. I walked out with no regret until I got home and realized it was a low blow. I took something she was ashamed of and something her husband obviously hasn't forgive, but then a part of me thinks good, she deserves it. Was I the ass? Edit. Thank you for the judgment, everyone. Someone requested I add this to be help those comments. Lindsay was watching Summer's kids that day and forgot we had also made plans. When I arrived, everything was in shambles and Lindsay was freaking out. For the safety of all of us, I would have just left, but due to the mess I stayed and helped get things uncontrolled. Summer arrived earlier than expected and found me there. My intent was to get the duck out of there, but Summer's car was blocking mine from leaving. I asked her to move so I could go, but she said not until I heard what she had to say. That proceeded into the 30-minute screaming session. I had the kids go outside and play while she begun screaming. Not the idiot. So many good sayings applying here. Don't dish it out if you can't take it. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Pot meat kettle, glasses houses, point one finger and find three pointing back at you. Stupid games, stupid prizes. Take your pick, really. Not the idiot. She threw a stone standing in her glass house, so she doesn't get to be pissed when it was her image that cracked. Not the idiot. Summer sounds like an emotional vampire. She's married with kids, befriends 18-19-year-old you, uses you as her confidant for her unsavory deeds, then gets upset when you have your life dramas? Summer owed you an apology for entangling you in all that. In this recent incident, you responded to her unprovoked attack with the truth. You are in no way to blame for what happens with her husband. Faced with tears of joy. Not the idiot. It doesn't matter if it was a low blow, she is the one who committed the horrible act and still had the gall to judge your life. Her hubby should have left her. Not the idiot. Mostly because she shouldn't have started in on you, and without punching her in the face, or leaving, that was your out for ending her tirade of abuse. Were the kids in the room? Low blows are the best because they are the ones that stick. Fuck her. Information. I'm a little confused. Lindsay invited you over to her house, correct? And then Summer yelled at Lindsay and you in Lindsay's own house? If that's right, then Summer is the only AH here, not you. She's living in a glass house and throwing stones, so she can't be surprised when one bounces back and smacks her in her own forehead. She does have a nerve to call you an immoral person when she committed adultery. She also has a nerve to tell Lindsay who she can and can't have in her own house. That is, if I'm reading this correctly about the location of where this all happened. Not the idiot. She had that coming as she attacked you first. Info. So Lindsay invited you over to see Summer's kids, and you went over there to see Summer's kids knowing that she hates your ass? You snuck behind her back to see her kids? Is my read on that correct, or am I misreading? Not the idiot. It's not a low blow. She attacked your morals, so you pointed out she's the one who slept with her best friend's husband. Not the idiot. What is ironic is that you could be her friend without judgment, but she could not do the same for you. I have a lot of close friends, but I don't talk to them every day, every week, hell not even every month. But when we have the time and we talk and hang out, it's like no time has passed. That's BC. We understand that we each have our own lives and things to deal with, and you can't be expected to keep up with someone when you're going through a rough time. It was rude to say only BC the husband was there, and it's clearly a wound that hasn't healed. Other than that, she shouldn't talk about morality when she not only ruined a marriage, but hurt her own husband and almost ruined that marriage as well. Let me just say that Summer's version of you being a supportive friend is probably that you let everything always be about her, and she always gets her way. I guarantee you that whatever you did to not support her is probably not as awful as she's making it seem. Since she herself does horrible things, she has to make it seem like everyone else's bad behavior is way worse than hers in order for her to cope. This is a her problem, not a you problem. Not the idiot. Not the idiot. It's clear your ex-friend is most likely a narcissist. After reading your comments and seeing the kind of trauma you went through, it's very justifiable as to why you backed away from friends, especially one as problematic as her, and if she didn't get that, then good riddance. And also ducking your best friend's husband even though you're also married? LMAO classic behavior. You have nothing to feel sorry about. Not the idiot. If you can't take a hit, don't dish them out.